Shalom. All praises, honor, and glorification unto our power. Salakia Shabbath Shalom. All praises, honor, and glorification unto our power. Kol halayim la alahayan awa Yahweh ba'ashem Yahushai ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto the hopeful elect of Yahweh ba'ashem Yahushai scattered across the earth. This is your brother Allah coming to you with another lesson. And Lord willing, this lesson will be entitled New Zombie Virus Discovered. The Lord is truly about to shake shit up. And this lesson will be a land back off of the video of the elder Amawan Gabar. If I'm not mistaken, he's an elder. Right, but yeah, the elder Amawan Gabar, which the video is entitled as you see. And the elder's channel is GMS Awakening 144 Ha Amawan Gabar. Right, so once again, this video will be a land back off of the video that the elder put up. And I have, let me see, let me go back. I have, I want to show these articles. Here we go. So, Lord willing, the elect of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai be edified. Let's get right into it. So, as you see to the left of the screen, right, regarding the heading of this article from Bloomberg.com, it reads, Ancient Zombie Viruses, plural, right? At first, I thought it was just a one, but right here it says plural. It says revived by climate change may pose threat to humans, which of course they put it in that narrative of of the cause being climate change, which is probably just some more shit that Esau is getting ready to push and warning about before he does it, which is a part of that his witchcraft. That what is it? Damn, what's it called? Pre-program? No, it's something program. I think it might be pre-programming. Right, when Esau, he'll put something in the news or in a movie, and then what happens? The shit ends up happening, you know. So let's see. Let me go to the other one. So here it says zombie virus discovered after being trapped in Siberian permafrost for nearly 50,000 years. And it says a team from the French National Centre for Scientific Research said further work needs to be carried out to assess what dangers could lie ahead from the risk of viruses in permafrost as climate change causes frozen landscapes to melt. Right here it says scientists have revived a number of zombie viruses, Salakia, which have been trapped in Siberian permafrost for thousands of years, it says, which sounds, it's probably bullshit. They're just throwing out numbers, just like the elder mentioned. So it says, including one which is nearly 50,000 years old. Right, the 13 new viruses were identified by scientists who looked at samples of permafrost collected from the Russian province. So let's touch on another one. Let's see. Just trying to get as much information as I can and bring it out, regarding this matter. And then I also want to bring out this that was put out. Well, this was published March 5th, 2021 by the CDC, if I'm not mistaken. Well, no, by this particular news platform. It was published on March 5th. But I think the CDC, produced this in 2011. But I'll, Lord willing, I'll check that if this fucking internet will start working. So it says scientists revived 48,500-year-old zombie virus in frozen Siberia lake. Right here it says 48,500-year-old zombie virus revived by scientists in Russia. Let's look at this. Right here it says, as the global temperature is rising, a number of glaciers and permafrost are melting, releasing virus trapped for centuries. It says, right. Which there's not too much more to read, man. But I mean, we know, you know, that something of this nature or of this sort is very likely, it's possible, right? Because when you read in the scriptures, man, it talks about the time to come being like a time never, or being a time which was never before, right? So I got a good amount of scriptures that I want to bring forth, and Lord willing, the elect of Yahweh Shemi, I wish I be edified, and let's get right into it. So let me close some of these apps. Right, so first let me get the book of Matthew, the 24th chapter, starting at verse 3. And it reads, as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? Right, and by seeing the different things that are taking place and are occurring, in the earth, we're able to determine what time we're in, which we're in the time of the end of the world. What's the world? The world is talking about the age wherein is the rulership of Esau Edom, which will be ruling in the latter time, which indeed is as we speak, right? It's not talking about the actual earth, like different, you have different scientists that push out how the earth is going to be hit by a fucking asteroid and all that bullshit. No, the earth isn't going to be destroyed, no. So proving that, let me get Salakia, Ecclesiastes 1 and 4. And it reads, one generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever, right? So the earth will forever remain, which makes sense because as I've said before, earth was created for the pleasure of man, and man is always going to be around. Therefore, the earth will always be around, you know. And furthermore, the word, like when you read in let's see, garden, eastward, in Eden. Furthermore, when you read about this in Genesis, the second chapter, I'll read it, verse 8. It says, and the Lord power planted a garden eastward in Eden, and there he put the man whom he had formed. Now the eastward in Eden is talking about the eastern part of the earth, because the word Eden is talking about the earth, and the word Eden in the Hebrew is Aidan, which means pleasure, which is talking about the earth. And why is that? Because the earth was created for the pleasure of men, right? See? Right? So, a matter of fact, let me pull that up. Eden, boom, boom. Oh shit. Salakia, moving too quick. Right? So when you go into Hebrew, you see, right, the word there is Aidan, and it means pleasure. Right? So, that garden would be in the so-called Middle East. So, proceeding on, showing that it's talking about. Matter of fact, let me go to the book of Matthew, right, verse 3, chapter 24. And that word world, right, when it says, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world, that word world is talking about age, which that's talking about the age we're in, Salakia, is the rulership of the so-called white man, which is Esau, man. So proving that this is 2nd Esdras 6 and 9, and it reads, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Right, and there was a saying that was I believe one of the brothers said it, but the saying goes, two kings can't sit on one throne, right? So before, the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is established, the kingdom of Esau is going to be taken down, right? So let me go back to the book of Matthew, the 24th chapter, verse 4, I believe. And it reads, and Yahushua answered and said unto him, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. And it reads, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrows, right? Which the word pestilence, Salakia, the word pestilence and plague pretty much mean the same thing. Let's look up that word pestilence. And you see it says a fatal epidemic disease, especially bubonic plague. See that? And if you look up plague, it says a contagious bacterial disease characterized by fever and delirium, typically with the formation of bubios, bubonic plague, and sometimes infection of the lungs, pneumonic plague. And here it says cause continual trouble or distress to. Right? So, this situation that that we're going into is very well likely, you know. So proceeding on, let me jump down in the book of Matthew, the 24th chapter, to the 21st verse. And it reads, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. Right? So the time to come is going to be like a time never before. Right? And on the earth, there's never been a so-called zombie apocalypse. So once again, it's very well likely. And just like it states within the title, or just like it's stated within the title, the Lord is truly about to shake shit up, you know. So let's see. Let me jump to the book of Second Esdras, right, in the Apocryphy. I got that from the elder apostle Tahar, the Apocryphy, right, the Apocrypha. I heard him say that before in a video, the Apocryphy, which I believe he was saying that because I don't know if it was King Masha or Elder Abba, I'm not sure, right? But Second Esdras 16 and 18, it says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? 19, it says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sin and scourges for amendment, right? And the word amend means change. And you see it says that word plague, which we went into that. Verse 20, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. 23, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. There shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. The trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them? The grapes shall ripen, and who shall tread them? For all places shall be desolate of men. And the word desolate, right, make a place bleakly and depressingly empty or bare. Right, it says, of a place deserted of people and in a state of bleak and dismal emptiness. Let's look up dismal. Gloomy, see that? sad, unhappy, right? See that? Gloom, mournful, right? So proceeding on, let's see, verse 27, it says, so that one man shall desire to see another and to hear his voice. Right, 28, for of the city there shall be 10 left and 2 of the field, which shall hide themselves in the thick groves and in the clefts of the rocks. So that's enough on that. Let me get the book of Psalms, the 91st chapter. Right, verse 7. Right, verse 7, right? No. Oh, I'm at the 97th chapter. Right, 91st chapter, verse 7. It reads, 1,000 shall fall at thy side and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. See? So let me get Lord willing, I end it with this. Which we have nothing to fear, man, because ultimately, which Lord willing we be of the elect, but the elect, they're going to be all right. And it's all about the elect, and we have to push that, man. That's a part of the doctrine, right? The Lord isn't dealing with all Israel in this present time, just to mention that. Ultimately, in this time, the Lord is dealing with the elect. So it's all about the elect, right? So, but proceeding on Daniel 12:1, it reads, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. So that's pretty much the point, right? With that, Lord willing, you were edified. Once again and forever, all praises, honor, and glorification unto our power. Call Halaim La, Allahaynawi Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Wadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto the hopeful elect of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai scattered across the earth. See you in the next lesson, Lord willing. Wa Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Baba Ksha Baba Ba. Wa Shalom DTA soon and stay sharp. Keep pushing. And this has been New zombie virus discovered. The Lord is truly about to shake shit up. Shalom. Keep pushing and keep watching and keep an eye on this current matter going on regarding the zombie virus, the ZV. We may have to start using code with this. All right, but anyways, hey, shalom.